like everything happens during my day off. There's going to be a new system on YouTube soon called Hype, okay? And at first people were misunderstanding what it is, but this guy, Greg Eisenberg, broke this down really well in a tweet, and I wanted to talk about it here today, okay? So here's how this new YouTube Hype system is going to work. I'm going to read his tweet. YouTube just announced a new thing called Hype, and it's low-key genius. Imagine that you're scrolling and seeing a wonderful video from a small creator. You want to do more than just like or share, enter Hype. Here's how it works. You'll get 3 hypes a week to boost videos that you dig. It's like a supercharged upvote. More hypes means a higher on a special leaderboard. Okay, so there's going to be some special leaderboard that's going to be created by YouTube. But here's the thing. It only works for creators under 500,000 subs and vids less than a week old. Okay? Plus, there's a small creator bonus so the little guys can compete. Here's why this is smart. First, it turns passive viewers into active supporters. People want to support the up-and-comers. 2, gives smaller creators a shot at blowing up. 3, YouTube gets more engagement without messing with the algorithm. Now, that I don't understand. Because no matter what, it has to mess with the algorithm. Even if this is a different algorithm, it's still going to affect what videos are shown in recommended and stuff like that. So this confuses me because it will mess with the algorithm. I think he's a little off base there. And 4, promotes niches so everyone isn't watching the same thing, increase watch time. In just the first 4 weeks of our beta test in Turkey, Taiwan, and Brazil, users hyped over 5 million times across more than 50,000 unique channels, said the YouTube team. It's not about killing the big creators. No, good, because, you know, I'm so worried about those big creators getting killed. I mean, they're really suffering, I know. It's about giving the underdogs a chance to be seen. Exactly. The problem right now is with the way that YouTube changed their algorithm over the years, it only will help a certain group of creators who game the system. There's literally no way to get your videos seen on YouTube unless you're also trying to game the system. I mean, fucking Mr. Beast, literally that's all he does. He games the YouTube system every fucking day with everything he does. And it just works because YouTube is too fucking ignorant to realize that immoral people are gaming their system constantly. You know, the guy, we watched an interview with the guy who's the head of the YouTube algorithm a few months ago on my React channel. And the guy was the most fucking book smart dunce I've ever seen. Everything he understood was book smarts, zero street smarts, zero understanding that there's malicious people out there abusing YouTube every day because his system is so abusable and he's so ignorant he can't figure that out. Anyway, so here we go. It's currently being tested. Let's be real. Social's been feeling stale. Same big accounts, same content, rinse and repeat. Yeah, like I said, only the same accounts get highlighted on YouTube now. This is well documented that the way the algorithm works, these big-time guys have found ways to continuously game the system so they get all the attention. You know, something just happened because I didn't highlight this tweet, but this is an example of it. So someone who's like a YouTube guy who makes videos made a video. Why is McDonald's so expensive now? Okay, why is it so expensive? It's a documentary. I think it's like a half an hour long. It got around 300,000 views. It took 5 days for Asmongold to finally get wind of it. Asmongold reacted to the entire video. Asmongold's video has over 1 million views. The guy who made the video has gotten no more views because basically everyone just went to watch Asmongold watch it instead of watching the guy's video because Asmongold's channel is higher up in the YouTube algorithm, so his reaction shows up before the guy's video. So everyone just watches the Asmongold react. So the guy worked his ass off to make a great documentary, and Asmongold gets all the credit for it. How fucked up is that? So, yeah, I mean, that's how YouTube works. The algorithm's fucked, okay? So, when you think, yeah, everything's feeling stale, it's just the same account you see all the time, that's because it's true. Once you're into that algorithm, you will forever be in it as long as you continue to put out similar content and game that system. You will never be kicked out. And that's why the same people are on top constantly, and you never see newcomers there. You never see a new video get fleshed out. It's the same shit every day. The same shit shoveling, right? So, here you go. You either don't get seen or you go ballistic. Exactly. Either you're not known or you blow up, and when you blow up, it's rare because it's usually the same people. Hype is like CPR for the internet dream. Suddenly that person making weird videos in their bedroom could be tomorrow's viral sensation, just like the good old days. Like, literally, that's how YouTube started. YouTube, your TV channel, because you didn't have any way to produce high-quality videos because you're just someone who maybe has talent or expertise in something, but you're not rich. You don't have a business to make videos. So instead, you just put your video out on YouTube and hope that it gets noticed because the algorithm used to work that way back then. It doesn't anymore since they changed the entire site so many times. I can see a hype-like feature for platforms like X and Twitter too, so I hope it takes off. It's about keeping the internet weird, creative, and unpredictable. No, what it is, it's about keeping the internet interesting because it's people who are genuine, okay? Here's the real problem of what's happened with YouTube over the years. Literally, the top content is fake, okay? Mr. Beast's content is 100% fucking fake. There's not a single video he does that's real. It's all staged. It's all bullshit. People are trying to sue him now for reasons like this. It's all crap. It has no value whatsoever, but it's presented to be real, so people think it's real, watch it, are fooled, and the guy's a ridiculously rich individual because of this, because he's a fucking a charlatan, okay? He is the internet's biggest charlatan at this point, and YouTube doesn't care. YouTube just pushes fake content over and over and over just because it's big or it's popular or because the person behind it is rich and can produce high-quality content, and then it gets that push. It's bullshit. YouTube used to be, these videos would be caught by a few people. Oh, that's interesting. Then it would get a few more eyes. Then it would get a few more eyes. Then word of mouth. Then the algorithm would start to give it a push. And so it would show up in related or in a trending topic or even on the front page for a minute, and more people would see it. Then it would grow more. Literally, this never happens anymore. It's literally the same people are in the algorithm and never get kicked out. And since they game the system with the same way to stay there, they never leave. Okay? It has to change because it is stale now. I mean, YouTube used to be exciting. YouTube is fucking stale as shit. The entire site is the same crap regurgitated over and over. One person does a topic, 72 more people have to do the same topic. And they all say the same shit, make the same points. There's not a iota of originality in any of the shit they do. Everyone does a stunt video. Everyone does a staged challenge video. Everyone does this and that. It's all the same crap. And that's, YouTube doesn't care. And the real sad fact is these advertisers, right? The reason that YouTube lost so much advertisement revenue over the years is because their algorithms are fucking terrible. It's literally the only reason. The ads get put on the worst videos, the dumbest videos, the videos that these advertisers will never make money on, right? So let's say, for example, all right, you're a life insurance company and you want to advertise on YouTube. You really think if your ad gets put on a Mr. Beast video that a single fucking person watching that video is going to buy life insurance? Mr. Beast videos are for children. Dumb children at that. People who are very gullible, who think that he's real, right? So, but that's what happens. The fucking ads just get put wherever, and these companies don't get anything out of it. So they're like, well, fuck it, I don't want to advertise on YouTube anymore. That's what happened in the big exodus of 2017, the big, adpocalypse, is that these advertisers analyzed the effectiveness of their advertisements on YouTube and found that in general, the ads were being put on videos they would never want to advertise on. Some kid saying racist shit, a guy talking about terrorism and actually condoning it, right? And oh no, here's a Starbucks ad. Like, what the fuck is this? So that's what happened, is basically the advertisers saw that Walmart, Starbucks, the biggest advertisers on the planet, and said, fuck this site, we're out of here. And then boom, overnight, no one can make a living on ads anymore because YouTube is so lazy. They just run these fucking algorithms. They don't test shit, and they just expect it's going to run the whole site. And that's how the site runs. It's pathetic. So now in the last 7 years, what's happened is the big dogs found the ways to game the system, get in its good graces, and then stay there, and no one else can even be seen. So this hype system could be a way that small-time creators can get noticed again. And I emphasize could, because here's the problem. YouTube is not trustworthy. These people, again, are book smart, but not street smart. They can code, but they have absolutely no way to know how it will actually apply to the real use of the site. They have the best of intentions, but man, it's like they don't live in the trenches like those of us who operate YouTube channels for a living. So they don't know what changes really will happen. They're not working with the site every day. They're not running their own individual YouTube channels to test the features. They just code them. So who knows what could happen with this hype thing? It could work perfectly. It could be completely backfire. You never know. For someone like me, yeah, this could help. for those of you who really like my content, right? So I get hundreds of people on my streams every day, and I get thousands of people watching my videos on demand. If every one of you every week chose one of my videos and used your hypes for those videos, I could be propelled to a new level where I'm showing up on related pages, and then all of a sudden my channel gets a boost. I'll give you an example. When the Fallout 4 update happened earlier this year, okay? I played Fallout 4 before the update was out by a couple of days, but I still was able to play it at 60 frames on my Xbox Series X because it has this thing called a game boost or whatever. So I used it, and because Fallout 4 was in the algorithm, and because I played it at that time, part 1 of that playthrough got something like 30,000 views overnight. It was crazy. And like overnight, it got 30,000 views. All because it just shot into the algorithm. It was on like the featured gaming page. So if just a few of my videos would show up featured, I could actually be relevant again to a mainstream audience. The problem is YouTube doesn't do that shit. They don't care. But with this hype feature, if it does actually work, that could happen. But here's the other problem, all right? What if that applies to everyone? What do I mean by that? If this system works like this, right? What this means is that basically people are going to apply this to everyone who they like under 500,000 subs. So if all the viewers of all under 500K channels all use this practice, right? Then everyone's going to get boosted equally, in which case, does it even help anyone? Right? It would be like we're all getting the boost instead of no one. It's a weird system because I get it. Like, I understand. Again, we want to be fair. Our algorithm is fair. Your algorithm's not fair at all. Your algorithm's insanely broken and stupid and only applies to a select few. But with this system, you can say, well, everyone could get those hype boosts or whatever. You're right. But if everyone gets them at the same time, then does anyone really get a boost?